Are you wondering what these hissing creepers see or what mysteries the red sandstone hides? Well, stick around as we explore these 30 secrets hidden around the world of Minecraft. Have you ever wondered why there are a villager and a zombie villager in the basement of an igloo? At first glance it seems like a little tutorial on how to cure zombie villagers, but to me it looks like somebody was conducting experiments and we just happened to walk upon it. Talking about experiments, Elder Guardians look like something out of a sci-fi novel, especially with those weird noises they make. How would you describe it? Well, according to developers, they moan, which you can see if you turn on subtitles. A little bit unsettling, would you say? All of these hostile mobs are what make Minecraft interesting and dangerous, but if you don't like living on the edge, you should consider moving to a mushroom biome. Over there, no hostile mobs will spawn, even deep in the caves. No need to worry about those pesky creepers sneaking up on you. Another benefit of living on a mushroom island would be the friendly neighborhood mushrooms. By making a few wooden bowls, you can have infinite food in the form of a stew. You should definitely consider moving there, I tell you. Did you ever wonder how these trigger-friendly creepers see the world? Well, by going into spectator mode, you can actually go into a creeper's mind and see what it sees. Oh wow, everything is green. I would have a short fuse as well if I had to look at the world through a green filter. What is the quickest way to get rid of a creeper? Shooting it with an arrow, or maybe pushing it off a cliff? Honestly, I don't know, but I can tell you what the funniest way is. Igniting it on fire and watching it blow like a block of TNT. Did you ever wonder who is the strongest mob in game? Is it the Ender Dragon? Or perhaps the Wither? Sure, they cause a lot of destruction, but both of them you can kinda cheese your way with. But Warden? That's something different. You need a place to hide from all those hostile creatures, so are you gonna hide in a hole? Why not plant saplings in a square? And with some bone meal, you get yourself an instant house with 4 walls and a roof over your head, just like that. Once you get your house, you need some food, so you decide to go fishing. You look outside of your newly grown home and rain is pouring. Perfect. During rain, you can catch much more fish much faster. Just make sure you don't eat the poisonous ones. After some time, it's time to go exploring, and we stumble upon a jungle temple. After surviving some hidden traps, we come upon a treasure chest. Now, let's not celebrate just yet, because if you actually manage to solve the riddle, you might get to the real treasure of the temple. Or just break the walls, that works just as well. Nah, you must be hungry after all of that exploring. Have some chicken. Now don't worry, you will have much lower chances of getting poisoned if you hold down shift while you crouch. No way, did you just get poisoned? Relax, breathe, have some milk. No, seriously, drink some milk, it will help you clear out the poison. If you want to grow some cocoa beans to make a chocolate milk, for example, you will need to bring along some jungle wood back with you. Cocoa won't grow on any other tree you see. Okay, you can't really make chocolate milk, I lied, but cocoa really grows only on jungle trees, trust me. I think we all agree that torches are pretty useful. They prevent zombies and skellies from spawning, but they can also be useful in other ways. If you need to place a block in a tricky spot, for example, you can use a torch as a placeholder block. One other way that torches are useful is underwater. Yes, they get taken out by the water, but spam them in a single spot quickly enough and you'll be able to get some air. This way, the torches prevent you from drowning. And the reason why torches are the most important item is you can pick up a dragon egg with them. Put the torch 2 blocks below the egg and then break the block between the two, and voila, you've got yourself a dragon egg. Now, while you're in the end, did you ever stop and wonder what are those hieroglyphs on the sides of the end crystals? At the first glance, they look like gibberish, but give it a second glance and it actually spells out Mojang. Did you ever take a good look at chiseled red sandstone? Now, I only recently did, and what I found is pretty cool. There is actually a wither sculpted on each side of the block. How mysterious! If you find making a turtle helmet too much hassle, all you need is an empty water bucket to have all the time you need below the waves. Simple and easy. What's the coolest way to traverse water? By walking across it, of course. Technically, you will be jumping to make it a bit faster, but all you need is water lilies and some practice to parkour your way across. If you have a large square hole that you need to fill up with water, then do this. Start putting water in from one corner to the other, and it'll fill up in no time. With a little bit of patience and skill, you will be climbing mountains and walls like nobody's business. All you gotta use is a water bucket and good timing. If you master this, even the goats will be jealous. Did you ever wonder how to super slow down entities? Well, by combining ice with soul sand, of course. While placing ice on top will speed things up, doing it the other way around will slow things down. By utilizing pressure plates in this way, you can contain lava and water in one block, without spilling them over. Don't know for what that is useful, but it's cool. Signs and ladders don't burn up in contact with lava, so you can use this to your advantage. A perfect way to hide treasure or an entrance to your base. Are you struggling to find diamonds? Did you ever try looking beneath lava? If not, then you could be missing out on a ton of diamonds. All you gotta do is place an ice block and you'll be able to see right through it. Nether brick fences are not able to connect to any other fence. Maybe it's because they're in the nether all by themselves? Talk about being antisocial. Fortune enchantment doesn't only give you more ores, it can also give you more seeds, apples, potatoes and carrots. Don't know how that'll make you rich, but now you know. Did you notice how when you take fire damage you move a bit? Well, if you have skill level 1000, you can use this to your advantage and actually jump over 2 blocks if you time it perfectly. Now you can stay completely hidden behind a honey block, but if your aim is just right, you can shoot an arrow through that gap. Nobody will be expecting damage to come their way through this sweet pile of liquid gold. Did you find this video interesting and useful? Like and subscribe to the channel since you're already here. It's free and you'll be coming back, I'm sure of it.